Stop walking. I know. That sounds dramatic. But if you're over 65 and walking is the only form of exercise you rely on, you may actually be accelerating muscle loss, not stopping it. Here's the science. After age 60, the body enters a state called anabolic resistance. Your muscles become less responsive to low-effort movements like walking. Journal of Physiology, 2016. In fact, studies show older adults can lose up to 1–2% of muscle mass per year, even if they stay active. That's why I've worked with countless seniors who walk every day, eat well, and care deeply about their health, yet still struggle to get off the couch, climb stairs, or recover from a fall. It's not their fault, it's biology. Walking is good for your heart, but it's not enough for your muscles. What your body needs now isn't more steps. It needs the right stimulus movements that tell your muscles, joints, and nervous system, we still need you. In this video, I'll guide you through 3 scientifically backed Japanese-inspired exercises that rebuild strength, improve balance, and take less than 10 minutes a day. No gym, no equipment. If you're ready to reclaim your strength, drop a comment below. I'm not slowing down. I read every single one. Exercise 1. The invisible chair. Inspired by Japanese Kagami squat benefits. This isn't just a leg exercise, it's a predictor of independence. The invisible chair is a modified isometric squat, inspired by Japanese Kagami Tachi techniques, calm strength under stillness. But beneath its simplicity is powerful science. Research shows that lower body strength, especially in the quadriceps and glutes, is directly linked to the ability to live independently after 70. In fact, the inability to rise from a chair without using your hands is one of the earliest indicators of frailty. National Institute on Aging. Here's the science. Isometric movements, where you hold a position without moving, stimulate neuromuscular activation more efficiently in older adults. They reinforce fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are the first to decline with age and are crucial for preventing falls and regaining balance. Unlike walking, this exercise demands active engagement from your hips, knees, ankles, and core, all while reinforcing the brain-muscle connection. And because you're holding, not bouncing, it's easier on the joints. Culturally, this echoes the Japanese principle of ikigai, small daily rituals done with purpose. One slow squat may not look heroic, but repeated over time, it rebuilds resilience at a cellular level. Most importantly, it gives you confidence. The kind that says, I can get out of this chair. I can move without fear. I'm still strong. That message goes deeper than muscle. Instructions: stand in front of a sturdy chair or wall, feet shoulder-width apart. Shift your hips back slowly as if you're going to sit down, but stop just 1 to 2 inches above the seat. Hold that position for 5 seconds. Feel your thighs engage, your core tighten. Drive through your heels and stand back up with control. Start with 5 reps, holding each for 5 seconds. Rest between reps as needed. Work up to 3 sets, 3 times per week. Modification. If your knees are sensitive, you can place a cushion on the chair for extra support or reduce the depth of the squat. The key isn't how low you go, it's how consistent you are. 1 rep today leads to confidence tomorrow. Exercise 2. Counter push-up, inspired by Japanese shin kata form benefits. Your upper body strength isn't just about lifting things, it's about protecting yourself, catching yourself, and pushing yourself up when you fall. That's why the counter push-up is so essential after 65. Unlike wall push-ups, which are often too gentle to trigger strength gains, the counter push-up adds the right amount of resistance to engage key muscle groups: pectorals, deltoids, triceps, and core stabilizers without straining the wrists or shoulders. According to research from the American College of Sports Medicine, upper body resistance training in older adults significantly improves functional mobility, postural control, and reduces fall risk. But there's more. After 60, we begin to lose not just muscle, but neuromuscular coordination, the brain's ability to talk to our muscles efficiently. The push-up pattern retrains this communication system, making everyday tasks like getting out of bed, pushing open a door, or steadying yourself feel easier, safer, and more automatic. The Japanese approach to movement sees strength as elegance. Shinkata, or refined form, emphasizes deliberate mindful patterns. This isn't just a push-up, it's a ritual of self-respect. A reminder that every movement you make has purpose. And it's not about how many you do. It's about reconnecting with your body in a way that says, I'm still capable. I'm still here. I still matter. That's the real strength you're building, one controlled press at a time. Instructions. Stand facing a sturdy kitchen counter or solid surface about hip height. Place your hands flat on the edge, shoulder width apart. Step your feet back 1 to 2 feet until your body forms a gentle diagonal line. Slowly bend your elbows, lowering your chest toward the counter over a count of 2 to 3 seconds. Press back up smoothly to the starting position. Start with 8-10 reps, rest, and repeat for 2-3 sets, depending on your comfort. Perform this 3 times per week. Modification. If this feels too easy, step farther back. If it's too hard, step closer. Maintain control, breathe steadily, and focus on form. This isn't about pushing hard, it's about pushing with purpose. Exercise 3, step back lunge with chair support, inspired by Japanese Ushiro balance training benefits. This one movement can change how your body responds to the unexpected. The step back lunge might seem simple, but it targets a hidden weakness, your body's ability to regain balance when something throws you off. And for adults over 65, that's not optional, it's life-saving. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths among older Americans, according to the CDC. And most of those falls happen backward or sideways, not forward. Why does this matter? Most exercises move you forward, walking, climbing stairs, biking. But backward movement trains the posterior chain, your glutes, hamstrings, calves, and deep stabilizing muscles. More importantly, it activates proprioception, your brain's ability to sense body position and make split-second adjustments. This is why elite balance programs, including those used in Japanese longevity communities, incorporate slow backward stepping. It reflects the principle of Ushiro ni Susumu, moving backward to move forward. It's not about powering through. It's about teaching your nervous system to adapt and recover. The step-back lunge builds confidence in your footing. It improves core stability, joint control, and trains the body to shift weight safely, a crucial skill when you trip or need to pivot quickly. Emotionally, this movement says, even when I take a step back, I'm still in control. And that mindset, that calm, centered strength, may be the most important thing you train this year. Instructions. Stand tall beside a sturdy chair or countertop. Place one hand lightly for support. Step your right foot straight back, keeping your torso upright and core engaged. Lower yourself slightly by bending your front knee. Keep your back heel lifted. Hold for 1-2 seconds, then push through your front foot to return to standing. Switch legs and repeat on the opposite side. Start with 6 reps per leg rest and complete 2 rounds. Perform this exercise 2 to 3 times per week. Modification. Only lower as far as comfortable. You don't need deep motion. The control is what counts. Focus on slow, controlled movement in smooth transitions. If done right, this teaches your body how to catch itself before a fall ever happens. Practical advice for seniors and who should not do these exercises. Before starting any new exercise routine, it's important to listen to your body and your doctor. These movements are designed to be safe and effective for most adults over 65, but they're not one size fits all. You should avoid or modify these exercises if you have had a recent joint replacement or major surgery, experience severe arthritis pain, dizziness, or unsteady balance, are recovering from a stroke or neurological condition without medical clearance. If that's you, consult a physical therapist for personalized modifications. For everyone else, here are a few key tips. Use support at all times. A chair, counter, or wall is your friend. Start small. Even 1 or 2 repetitions build momentum. Focus on form, not speed. Controlled movement trains your brain as much as your muscles. And remember, slight discomfort is okay, pain is not. These exercises aren't about pushing harder. They're about moving smarter. Most importantly, keep your mindset gentle. You're not behind, you're rebuilding. Every controlled step you take today becomes confidence tomorrow. Conclusion: strength after 65 isn't about lifting heavy weights or joining a gym. It's about showing up for yourself in small, consistent ways that add up to something powerful. The three exercises you just learned may look simple, but they're based on serious science and decades of evidence. They challenge not only your body, but your brain. They help rebuild the neuromuscular coordination that protects you when life throws the unexpected. And they remind your muscles you still need them. In Japanese longevity culture, there's a word ikigai, your reason to get up in the morning. Movement done with intention becomes part of that purpose. It's not just physical, it's deeply personal. It's emotional. It says, I care about this body. I care about staying independent. I'm not done yet. Maybe you haven't exercised in years. Maybe you've fallen before and you're afraid to try again. That's okay. Start with one rep, one gentle squat, one mindful push, one steady step back. Because movement is how we reclaim our strength and with it our confidence, freedom, and joy. I want to invite you to drop a comment below. I took the first step. It may seem small, but it means something big. And yes, I read every one. Before you go, I want to gently encourage you to keep exploring. On your screen right now, you'll see more exercises inspired by Japanese longevity movements that have helped millions of older adults around the world stay strong, balanced, and independent. They're simple, they're powerful, and they might be exactly what your body has been waiting for. So take your time, click through, see what speaks to you, and remember, you don't have to be fast. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. And if no one's told you this today, you're stronger than you think.